very variable rest of the sim. I don't even have the PDX add-on. Seattle is handcrafted, so I'm going to let that be. Okay, then that comes with 4 out of the box. One of the things I'm going to say is that we're also running PSS, not running FSK restriction, not running auto FPS or auto NOD, and running loss rate scaling for my frame rate, not using DLSS frame rate for this. Alright, so I did most of the setup, actually all of the setup of my box, ready for pushback. Just started streaming this for posting on the flight. This is not going to be a procedure focused video, but more of performance and evaluation. See how we go. By the way, guys, we're not using Beyond ATC either. Although Beyond ATC works supremely well with MSFS 2024, as traffic injection doesn't bring the sim to its knees as it did in 2020. And for reference, I'm running an RTX 4090, running 7950 XT at 64 gigs of RAM, 200 LOD, 200 object level of detail, and parent level of detail. All of their settings are a mix of high, very few in ultra, some of them are in medium. One key thing is I'm running texture resolution in ultra, and I'm running the optimized texture version of the IniBuilds. Running the balanced version for NVIDIA DLSS Super Resolution, and I'm also set up one of these settings here which optimizes performance by not loading unnecessary things. So I think there's a setting here to performance mode. Yeah. Alright, so with all that said, let me go ahead and start engine 1. Let's go back to the wing view for this. IniBuild sounds are not that remarkable and stuff. A little bit of DLSS artifacting there. So this is the super resolution, I think. Having some issues with the ghosting or smearing effect. It's because of the engine exhaust. Alright, we do have a veil coming on soon. The veil is on. Climbing 3,000 feet. I cannot actually, because I'm streaming my thing on Discord, so yeah, I don't think I can see your stream. As long as you're not landing too soon, that should be done with this stream.
Descending almost.
Yep. Alright, let me look at the sound. Sounds have have been slightly improved, I feel.
Yeah, I like whatever is going on right now.
Yeah, you're a bit too quiet, by the way.
Yeah, because my mic is further away. But
Yeah.
look at that, look at that. Look at those colors. Sunset.
I don't know if I should. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Pretty cool. Yeah, it looks photoreal actually.
Yeah.
So I have you as well on Discord, by the way, on my screen. So I'm capturing. Like, if you have any,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so far the flight has been smooth. I'm just waiting for landing because that's where mostly the frame drops happen. Maybe everything is fixed now and the only issue is Phoenix.
Yeah, I didn't have any issues with the Phoenix, by the way, yesterday. As long as you're
Nice.
flying into a default airport.
Yeah. Actually, for me it was fine too, but maybe it was because it was LAX.
Yeah.
Got a little heavy. I'll try to do a Phoenix flight today with some other destination which is not as heavy as LAX, and then see how it goes. But yeah, I've deleted all the airports. I'm not using any airport unless that airport is like officially supported on.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. Like, it's better not to use any airports or like try any of these external utilities, like auto, PDX, whatever.
Same. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
It's just better not to risk it. And I'm running on texture resolution on high, even though I have like a 4090. So good for the Phoenix. Like, it's not worth, because it looks good enough for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Better be taken off. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, I'm watching.
We can just put myself there. And plus, if you have, like, we can actually make this more of a commentary stream as well. Like, because it's a really short flight.
Wait, you're taking off?
Yeah, take it off.
Oh, I thought you were about to land somewhere. Okay.
No, I'm literally like crossing the wrong way.
Yeah, I see that, but I was like, I just saw your stream. Wait, you're taking off? I feel like the displays become a little too bright in the evening.
Oh yeah. That you gotta adjust it, dude. Like, that's like, okay, that's a minor issue, honestly.
That's a real problem, probably. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, no, it's like, I don't think it's that gonna, it's a rendering thing. But compared to the popping and all of the other issues that they had, this is a minor issue.
Yeah.
That's a real surveillance. So this thing at low weights taxi is ridiculously fast. It's funny.
But apparently in the changelog they've mentioned that it is matched with real world performance.
Exactly. So the people complaining about sensitive roll on the 250.
Exactly. So it was not.
The real plane does have like a more powerful hydraulic system.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I read. Like there are these mods available which they're claiming to fix the flight model of this airplane, and these guys have addressed that oh, you know what, actually you don't need to fix it because whatever these fixes are, they're not even realistic. We have validated this against like real performance and shit like that. So yeah, I was also feeling that it's a little wobbly on finals and things like that. Yeah, I see it.
See, these blobby trees are still there. The trees still look ridiculously bad.
I don't know what changed.
No, a lot changed because if you see, right, even in the map, right now you can see the photogrammetry loading in when you zoom in. They've changed the way the entire data is streamed. So it's part of the thin client.
Oh my god.
So it looks very bad. The trees look really bad.
What's your Wi-Fi speed?
1 Gbps.
So that's not a Wi-Fi problem. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a Wi-Fi.
I was thinking it's probably a Wi-Fi problem from my end because my speed is not as good. But then I guess if you are getting the same issue,
yeah, it's a server-side issue. The way it chooses to stream data. But look at the buildings and everything else. It's pretty decent. You know, the photogrammetry quality is good. But it's just that I don't have enough of an example to go far enough out to, wait, what's happening here? Oh, I forgot to change it to climb trust. No, let me go idle. Yeah, I'm just too busy looking at the photogrammetry. Let me go north, heading mode. Yeah, I want to go to 5,000. I still think the photogrammetry and terrain in 2020 is slightly better at this point, even after Sim Update 1. Because
I feel like this. Oh man, look at that! Holy,
it's blurry,
like,
right?
it's so blurry.
Yeah, it's not as good as.
I feel like this is blurrier than the last Sim Update beta that we had. Like if you look at my screen, this is worse than what we had in the latest beta.
Oh yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, that's terrible.
It's horrible. Yeah. Oh my god. Like why would you go backwards?
I think they're not using their old provider anymore. There was this
Terrible.
company
Look at
called,
that. Like
Black
everything
Sea or
everything is blurry. Yeah, Black Shark AI.
Black Shark. Yeah, they're not using Black Shark anymore. Apparently, they're doing it in-house.
Terrible. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it's even worse. I mean, for me, it looks decent for now. I'm gonna know.
Yeah,
more
but
once
when
I
you
try
come
to
in,
see it.
like when you come in to descend, it's going to look terrible. You see how it's all loading right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I get
man.
what you mean.
I feel like I might have to hold because I'm not. Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. Man, all the stuff loading in looks terrible.
What's your LOD, by the way?
100.
Yeah, that's why. Keep it at 200.
But like I want some performance, dude.
Yeah, that's
200. 200 is
200 works
really heavy
really
for
good.
mine.
Yeah, but that's because I have like a really good system. So
Yeah, for me 200 is quite a bit. Or maybe it's working for now, I guess.
yeah, but try 200 in your next flight because for me 100 performed worse. I was getting stutters on 100.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, let me push it then, see how it goes. 200, okay. Yeah, let's see.
So thus far, the impressions that I have, I mean the weather and all of that is clear sky, so we can get like a really good impression here of the scenery. Kind of happy with the way it is smooth, it's not stuttering, even though I have 200 on both melodies.
Wait until you land.
But yeah, that's true. I agree.
Because for me, those macro stutters have started happening now that I'm descending.
Okay. So I never got that in 24. So it's probably because of the LOD setting.
Okay, I
Get it?
pushed it 200. I'm still getting 100 plus. Well, it's
Yeah.
varying quite a bit. Like my FPS drops to 38, and then suddenly it goes to 60, and then suddenly it goes to 38, and then 50.
Yeah, you need to let it stabilize for a bit. Don't keep changing the settings. Keep it at 100, 200, and keep your object LOD at 150 or something, and then
Object
object LOD
150.
150. That worked really well for me.
Not 200.
No, yeah, I mean, I set it at 150 for all of my flights over the past week on the beta, and on my PDX test as well yesterday. I did not have any issues flying in Gold Coast. You saw my photogrammetry quality, right?
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
But maybe it was because look now. Okay, this is 200. Looks
Okay.
decent.
Exactly.
Looks really
so you
good.
see, right? It looks really good. You don't need to go to 100.
But my FPS is like varying massively.
Yeah, I would say show me your other settings. Let's see. Look now.
It's going all across.
Yeah, show me your other settings.
I think we already went through this. It's fine. Like I don't know, TIA, maybe
Yeah,
DLSS,
maybe DLSS
balance.
balanced. Yeah, balanced. And scroll down. High, medium, high. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, that's good. So I have terrain shadows at 256, I think. And so these are all CPU bound. Okay, I keep it even at 128. In 2020, I used to keep it at 128 and it was really good.
Which one?
The terrain shadows, it doesn't really matter. And cube map reflections, you can leave it at 192, like do it one notch lower. And
What about this?
Ray marsh, go to high, yeah. And ambient occlusion, if you like it, so leave it on that. That's fine. You can drop it a notch if you want, because that'll help your GPU a lot. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't need.
Yeah, it's good.
Like I don't need GPU help. I think I need CPU
Yeah, just
help.
give it a few seconds to stabilize. And let's see.
Yeah, it feels very smooth. I think 100 plus FPS still. So let's see how it goes at the end. Speed brake still extended.
Okay, if you see the terrain on my screen right now, honestly, I like the way 2020 looks a little bit compared to the terrain over here, but I cannot really comment too much because this could really be how it looks like mounted ship, like in real life as well.
Where are you flying?
North of Kovan.
Yeah, couldn't tell. Yeah, you have to compare because that's not them, right? That's just vector data.
Yeah. As long as it's rendering the details of the vector data as much as it can, it's good. And if you notice, 2024 doesn't have terrain vector data as a setting anymore. Because that's so that's another thing which is a bit weird.
Yeah, I don't know why that's the case. Okay, so far it looks decent. 10,000 landing lights. Speed limit exceeded. Like why?
You're over 250 below 10,000.
Yeah, but like, why is it even doing that?
Oh, it can happen in real life as well, apparently. I've heard that.
Maybe I just activate. Let me go to flight now. What's the altitude I need to be at? 2,700. One 30 knots V speed, like what? like my altitude somehow is wrong. What? Oh my god, look at that.
Oh, hold on. I can't see your sheet.
That's okay. Looks really good.
Yeah, let me not check. Oh yeah, that looks good.
Get a new monitor, man.
Yeah, I don't have space. Like, I don't know. I need to get a new desk and all that. Or I can probably, but I can't do on this one.
Back to yourself.
I mean, one thing I like is this is almost midday in the sim. I mean, just past midday, I guess. No, it's actually 4 p.m. Even for this time, it looks pretty decent. Because at this time, the sim is not supposed to look really good. It looks okay. I mean, not as good as X-Plane. I still like X-Plane's atmospherics way more. But
Yeah, it looks good. You're talking about my sim right here.
no, I'm talking about mine because mine is more midday. Yours looks good because it's nighttime. 2024 nighttime lows explains nighttime out of the water.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Easy. In daytime, X-Plane looks better, but in nighttime.
You're talking about my sim right here.
No, I'm talking about mine because mine is more midday. Yours looks good because it's nighttime.
I feel like I'm lower than I go up. No.
So I'm getting objects like windmills and all of that spawning probably like 10 miles away or something like that.
Dude, even on landing right now, 100 plus FPS.
See, I told you, right? It's the LOD. So it's counterintuitive, but what I think
That's very weird.
Yeah, no, I mean it's weird because it's different. Okay, here's my estimation of what's going on. It's the fact that it's fetching things from the server, right? That's what's killing performance. Like if you put LOD at 100, then
very weird.
I feel like it's just trying to make calls to the server too many times, and that's like a performance bottleneck because it's so much stress on the server maybe. And the whole LOD loading logic is different. I don't know.
That's very weird. But yeah, sure.
Plus, at 100, your photogrammetry sharpness or even your big terrain data sharpness is shit. Like at 200, it actually is gonna start looking good.
Where's my runway?
No, not yet, because I think this is the other issue with MSFS, both the sims, but especially 2024, the loading of airport lights takes a while. It's harder to find the airport in the sim.
Yeah. Like I'm looking hard, but I can't see the airport. Like it's supposed to be somewhere here. Okay. Anyway.
In a funny way, that's kind of realistic.
Yeah.
In 2020, you can easily make out the airport.
Yeah. No, like at this point, you should be able to see it.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's what?
15 miles? Yeah,
Maybe not actually. Maybe not.
Yeah. You can see downtown on your right side.
Is it?
1 o'clock.
At this point, you should be able to see it. Like it's what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those buildings are loading in just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting more
I
like
do see the runways
100.
now though.
Yeah, now I see it.
Yeah, it comes
They
up at
finally
around
will.
15 miles, right?
15 miles. Yeah.
And I like the way how you see the taxiway lights don't pop off so obviously, which is good.
Yeah, that's actually good.
Alright, I'm coming up on my top of descent. Thus far, I
Yeah,
gotta say for my sim,
it's very smooth. Like I agree. Only Phoenix has maybe this stutter issue going on. Maybe.
nah, you gotta try it at an airport outside of the US. I'd say fly in some random place. You know, somewhere in Africa or maybe in Indonesia or something. And see how it performs.
Yeah.
I mean, I do see that in my sim. I do see the terrain kind of loading in with no popping, but I see that in the distance it's a little blurrier than I'd like. But hey, you know what? As long as it's smooth, I'm not gonna notice that too much.
Yeah, I agree. Probably descended too early. No, but it's okay. Yeah, totally different performance than what I've seen before, which is great.
Yeah, that makes it. So don't use PAA. It's like another CPU hog.
Should I?
Pressure is 299, 100.
I didn't do BTV.
Yeah, you have enough time. Just configure
Yeah.
PAA and slow it up.
Yeah.
Oh, this can kill performance, by the way. Opening Navigraph airport.
Yeah, it takes a little bit. Takes a while.
Imagine like,
But
it's not VR ready.
you have to do that,
with all
right?
this.
Yeah. Oh, definitely not. VR. This sim is not VR ready.
Yeah. So whatever your landing runway is, I think that's the landing runway. It has the markings, you see. I would say go and choose. No, you don't have to do any of that. You don't have to do any of that. You can just, you don't have to do any of that.
Wait. Approach 27 right.
Yeah, it's already marked for you.
Yeah, it's marked, but it's like
27, no bro. You gotta...
you have to select it here.
Yeah. Not necessarily. You don't have to.
No?
No, you don't have to. So that's not a selection menu, that's just a data menu. So what you need to do is you just select your taxiway directly from the screen.
Okay, I think we are too late to do any of this.
Alright, I'm gonna go set up my landing. I need to monitor my speed as well.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're at 500 feet out of the spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so thus far I'm liking the clouds that I have. If you see my looks almost photorealistic with the clouds and everything. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Photogrammetry, let's see. That's like it.
When you already saw, it's terrible.
I mean, I don't know if it's horrible for the landing. So for you it was. So let's see, because I'm still hopeful for. I don't know why. I just want to keep giving this sim a chance because they did such a good job with all of this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to actually like this sim, but
It just feels like a beta product even now. Like I wouldn't even say alpha anymore, but at least a beta.
okay, flaps full, descending. Was able to set BTV as well. 23 knots crosswind. What the hell? Alright, let's go. Okay, I'm at 1500.
So photogrammetry thus far looks pretty damn good in my opinion, except for the trees. Like it's an improvement for sure from what I saw before, like a few weeks ago in the beta. But I'm still a bit too high on altitude. Okay, I'm gonna switch up viewer.
Yeah, it did drop to like it's jumping around quite a bit.
Where is it stuck?
It went below 30 FPS now. You see that? 29, 28.
I have no idea because you're streaming it.
Yeah, it's like 29, 28, but then it's
Are you running
overall
lossless
I'm
in
still
it?
getting 50 FPS. No, yes, I'm running lossless. But it looks really good.
Yeah. Look at all that traffic spawning in and out there.
Yeah. Looks really good. Okay. Disabled it a little late because I wanted to not mess up this landing. Oh my god, like the delay in controls just messes me up completely.
Yeah, you should fly it like a Boeing, okay? Like you should fly it
Yeah.
with small inputs. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So just give input and let it settle. There it's, yeah, you don't even flare, so you can slam it everywhere. So you didn't
Yeah, but it stutters at the end. Like now I'm getting like 10 FPS.
It's 10 FPS. Wow, that's
Yeah.
okay, that's not
Now it went up to 20 again, 25.
yeah, if it stutters during landing then what's
Yeah, it just messes you up.
yeah, you might want to fly into a non-handcrafted airport just once. Just to see what's the deal with this. Okay, check my street. Downtown Seattle is streaming and I'm easily about like 10 miles away.
Nice. Like exactly when you land, it stutters. Yeah, I also keep wanting to give a chance to this sim. It looks really good. You see that? Fuck. Like why is it stuttering right now? Come on.
As far as my sim it has been stuck. Let's see how it goes because I'm also landing in a handcrafted Seattle airport.
Hmm.
So maybe it will stutter for me as well. Let's see.
Yeah, and it's also really hard to fly this plane, man.
I mean, it's just that you're used to Boeing, right? You really get
Yeah.
flying the Airbus and have linear sensitivity. You don't have any curves on your sides.
I have linear, yeah.
That's like because I'm able to get consistent runners on this airplane without floating it.
Hmm. No, the roll part is messing me up.
Yeah. Yep.
Like it's very sensitive and roll.
Yeah, you gotta fly the airplane a few times. Like, like
Hmm.
the thing is, if you try making really quick corrections, the Airbus is not gonna really behave the way as a Boeing does because you're commanding a roll rate, you're not commanding like aileron, you're commanding roll rate. So let's say you give one input, then give one input a little bit on the opposite direction. You kind of cancel it out. So, like give it like an input, let it settle. One more small correction. It's like a command. It's like you just give it a roll rate. So the further I think the side stick moves to the right, you get a higher roll rate.
Yeah, I hate this inconsistency in performance. Like sometimes it just.
I think you need to try this in a proper test setting. Like vary one variable and nothing else. Meaning like just fly the plane with whatever settings you have now in non-handcrafted airports and nominals in a non-photogrammetry area. That's the easiest condition to give this in. You know, fly
Is
somewhere
ATL
near.
non-photogrammetry?
Well, you have photogrammetry for sure, and you also have handcrafted airport. So, and he's like you can. So right now, what I did was until I was satisfied with the performance in Asia and other non-photogrammetry area, I didn't go to any photogrammetry. Then I went to Gold Coast, which is Australian and New Zealand photogrammetry. Then now I'm finally getting to the US, which was giving me the most problems. I tried that with the Phoenix and it didn't give me any issues. Yesterday's one now going to Seattle, which is like the last one I had issues with.
I like your comment about.
What?
I like your comment about you're not providing like not roll inputs, like roll rate.
Yeah.
Thinking about it that way, I guess maybe.
And on the pitch axis, it's like G. How many Gs you want to put?
2,500.
I'm gonna. I'll watch your stream from.
FTS,
like,
FO. So this is an RNAV approach with SLS. So that they've modeled, which is nice. They have SLS modeled, which is really cool because I think it's there even in their default aircraft, by the way. I think the 320 Neo has the SLS. Let's see if it works properly. Yeah, it does. So this is basically like a fake ILS. It's like RNAV simulates what an ILS would look like. So photogrammetry over here, there's no stutters yet for me, but I do see. So the trees continue to be the biggest issue here. Like if I can just replace these trees with generic trees, I'm fine. The melted buildings, that's okay. I can live with that. It was there in 2022. But what I can't live with is like buildings loading in right now. You see, there's buildings and shit loading in dynamically. Sort of, and it's like barely 2 miles away.
2,500.
Sharpness has been improved a little bit because I've set my LOD at 200, but I'm still not happy with how blurry the loads was. This is still nowhere as good as what 2020 was in. This whole thin climb thing, man, it's like overall it's really disappointing. I do like
2,500.
the lighting. Not gonna lie, this looks photorealistic because of the way the clouds, shadows, and the scattering and everything affects the terrain lighting. This looks truly beautiful. But if only we had proper loading of these photogrammetry inputs, that would look almost like a photo. This looks very realistic.
1000.
Grab angle seems a tad excessive. I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, it just seems like it's not too excessive, but it's just slightly off. I feel nothing that I'm going to complain about too much. Okay, I did see a portion of the airport just loading in at the end of the runway. Maybe I'm just too sensitive to that kind of thing. Maybe it's not something.
100 above. 500. Minimum 400.
Okay.
300.
So the terrain turbulence kicks in at this altitude. So you can really feel that, but even then I'm like doing very
200.
minor corrections. Barely moving my side stick like 1 or 2 centimeters on each side.
Sync rate.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Retard.
20. 10. 5.
Oh, that's a butter. One thing I want to complain about, look at the airport surfaces, guys. There's runway loading in over here. I don't know why that's the case, but it's loading in. So as you can see, guys, the performance is really smooth for my system at the moment. Photogrammetry could use some work. I really like the way, like, the previous set did photogrammetry. Everything was just well defined. You didn't have melted blobs of trees. You did have some melted buildings, but these are not as melted as they are right now. Photogrammetry was still some work. As for